Reflect in English podcast.
Welcome back to Reflect an English podcast. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Patrick. Thanks for joining us again. Today, we're talking about something that almost every English learner has faced at some point: people laughing at your English.
Yes, that moment when you finally try to speak, maybe in class, at work, or even while traveling, and someone smirks, giggles, or corrects you in a rude way.
Ugh, that feeling hits deep, right? Your heart sinks, your mind freezes, and you think, maybe I shouldn't speak again.
Exactly. But hey, don't let that stop you. Keep speaking your English. You're learning it for yourself, not for anyone else. So don't hold back just because someone laughs. Today, we're going to unpack how you can respond in a strong and confident way.
So let's start from the beginning. Olivia, have you ever been laughed at when speaking another language?
Oh, totally. When I was learning Spanish, I once said estoy embarazada to mean I'm embarrassed, but actually it means I'm pregnant.
Wow.
And people laughed. I was mortified. But you know what? Later I realized they weren't being cruel. They were just surprised. So I laughed too.
That's a great point. Sometimes laughter isn't about mockery. It can just be a natural reaction. People think that's funny.
Right. The key is not all laughter is evil. But of course, sometimes it is. Sometimes people laugh to feel superior, to show off, or because they lack empathy.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Some people laugh not because it's funny. They just laugh for no good reason.
Exactly. And that kind of laughter can really hurt. But here's something important to remember. The problem isn't you. It's them.
Think about it. People who are truly confident, kind, and open-minded don't laugh at others.
Yes, the people who laugh cruelly are usually hiding their own insecurities. Maybe they're afraid of being judged themselves, or they want to feel powerful for a moment.
It's almost like bullying in school. It's not only about picking on someone who seems weaker, it's also about the bully's own fear and lack of control.
Yeah, and the thing is, they know what they're doing. They know they're making fun of you. They just enjoy it because for a few seconds, it makes them feel powerful.
Exactly. It's not about your English at all. It's about their insecurity.
Right. People who are really confident and mature don't waste time laughing at others.
And that's what learners need to remember. You're not the problem. The mocker is. And here's something I often tell my students. Fluency is not the absence of mistakes. It's the presence of courage.
I love that. Every word you speak, even with an accent, even with errors, is proof of courage and personality.
When someone laughs at your English, it can hit harder than you expect. Not just in that moment, it stays with you. You replay it in your head, thinking, maybe I really sound stupid.
Yeah, that replay loop, that's the real damage.
Exactly. And that's when we need to take control of our own powers.
Your power isn't your grammar or your accent, it's your voice, your willingness to show up, even when it's uncomfortable.
Right. The moment you let someone's opinion decide whether you'll speak again, that's when you give them control. And most of the time, they don't deserve that kind of control over your life. No one does.
Yes, you can't stop people from laughing, but you can decide what happens next. Do you hide? Or do you keep speaking? Maybe your hands are shaking, maybe your voice isn't perfect, but you still speak. That's where confidence is born.
Confidence doesn't come from everyone liking you. It comes from knowing that even when someone doesn't, you're still okay.
Exactly. Because the truth is, the world will always have people who mock. You can't edit them out, but you can train yourself not to give them your energy.
I think a lot of learners secretly believe it's just me. Others speak perfectly, but that's so false.
Yes, everyone, and I mean everyone, makes mistakes, even native speakers.
Yeah, they can laugh, and you can survive too. And when you look back, you'll realize they've become funny memories.
That's what happens over time. Those embarrassing moments turn into stories you laugh about later.
Exactly. So the next time someone laughs, remember, this is just one small scene in your journey, not the whole story.
Yes, you are learning, growing, becoming. Don't let one giggle stop you. So let's get practical. If someone listening right now says, okay, I get it. I shouldn't give up, but what can I actually do to sound more confident? Where do we start?
Good question. Confidence comes from familiarity. The more your mouth, ears, and brain get used to English, the less fear controls you.
Yeah, it's like when you first learn to ride a bike. The fear is not about the road, it's about not knowing how the balance feels yet.
Exactly. So start by making English a daily environment, not a test. Listen to podcasts, mimic phrases, talk to yourself in English when you cook or walk. No judgment, just small moments of English living in your day.
I love that. And also, do shadow speaking. Pause, repeat the line, copy the tone. It's fun, and you start noticing how native speakers connect words, where they breathe, where they smile.
Yes. And another one, record yourself. I know, it feels weird at first, but when you listen back, you start hearing progress that you can't feel in real time.
And when you hear your accent, don't hate it. Just ask, can people understand me? If the answer is yes, great. That's communication. The rest is polishing, not fixing.
Exactly. Your goal is to be understood and connect. Communication, not imitation. And one more thing, practice with people who make you feel safe. Find a language partner or a friend who listens without judging.
Yes, surround yourself with people who celebrate your progress, not those who make you feel small.
Yes, but you won't always find safe spaces. So sometimes you create them yourself. Be your own friend.
And that's the secret, right? Courage is a muscle. You train it by using it, not by waiting for it to magically appear.
Yes, confidence is a side effect of action. The more you speak, the less fear has room to grow.
So stop waiting to feel ready. Speak first. The readiness will catch up later.
Let's talk about different ways to respond when someone laughs, because our response can completely change how we feel afterward.
Absolutely. So, number one, stay calm. When you stay calm, you stay in control.
Yes, you can simply smile and say, I'm still learning, but thank you for noticing. That's polite but powerful.
Exactly. You don't need to fight or hide or apologize for learning.
Number two, ask questions. You can say, oh, did I say something funny? In a friendly way. Often, that makes people realize their reaction was rude.
Yes. And number three, laugh with them, not at yourself. Turn it into shared humor. If you made a funny mistake, own it. That confidence is magnetic.
Love that. Number four, don't take it personally. Take it easy. After all, it's all about laugh, right?
Right. And number five, remember your why. Why are you learning English? To connect, to grow, to explore, not to please strangers.
Yes, keep your focus on your goal, not on random opinions.
You know, Patrick, a lot of people carry real emotional pain from being laughed at. It can create fear, even trauma.
Yes, some learners literally stop speaking for years after one bad experience. That's heartbreaking.
It really is. But healing starts when you stop blaming yourself.
I agree. And healing also means reframing those memories. Instead of thinking, they laughed because I was bad, think, they laughed, but I kept going.
Beautiful. That's growth. That's resilience. And each time you speak again, even with fear, you're rewriting your story. You're proving to yourself that one bad moment doesn't define you.
Yes, every conversation you have after being mocked is a victory.
Over time, those victories build something unshakable: self-trust.
Okay, let's shift to strategies to improve your English speaking.
All right. First, shadowing. Listen and repeat.
Second, speak daily, even if it's only 5 minutes.
Don't wait until you feel ready.
Third, record and review yourself.
And don't judge yourself when listening. Pretend you're a coach, not a critic.
Fourth, get feedback from supportive people. Maybe join a language exchange group or find an online tutor who encourages you kindly.
Fifth, embrace mistakes as teachers.
Exactly. No mistake, no progress.
And sixth, listen to English actively.
And finally, acknowledge your small wins. Every new word, every sentence you say more confidently, notice it. Those little wins are what build the big results.
Let's zoom out a bit. We've talked about being laughed at for English, but really, everyone has something they're not good at yet.
Yes, we're all beginners at something.
Exactly. The person laughing at your English might be terrible at math, or driving, or cooking, but those weaknesses are invisible in that moment.
That's true. And when you see that clearly, the fear starts to fade. Being human means being imperfect, but also endlessly capable of learning.
That's the beauty of it. We're all learning, stumbling, improving, laughing, and growing.
Exactly. So if someone mocks you, remember, their laughter doesn't define your level. Your courage defines it.
So let's talk about how can we turn those painful moments into motivation?
Okay, you can think, all right, you laughed, but I don't care, and I'll come back stronger.
Yes, let it fuel you, not freeze you.
Use it as proof that you're living outside your comfort zone, and that's where all growth happens.
Every great speaker, every successful person was once a beginner who got laughed at.
Yes, the difference is they didn't stop. They kept showing up.
And someday, you'll speak confidently, and maybe that same person who laughed will be amazed by your progress.
That moment when you realize how far you've come will be worth every single giggle you endured.
Absolutely. You'll smile, not out of revenge, but out of pride.
You didn't let mockery stop you. You turned it into momentum.
Laughter will always exist in the world. Some people laugh with love, some with cruelty. You can't control that.
Yes, and you can control how you interpret it.
Exactly. Don't let their noise drown your voice.
The world needs people like you, brave enough to make mistakes, to communicate, to connect across cultures.
Yes. And to anyone listening right now, if you've ever been laughed at, please know you are not the joke. Keep speaking, keep learning, keep shining.
Yes, don't wait for permission, don't wait for perfection, just speak. The next time someone laughs, just smile and think, laugh all you want, but I'm getting better every day.
Exactly, because you are.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
We hope this episode reminded you that your voice is worth being heard in any accent at any stage.
This is Patrick.
And I'm Olivia,
and this is Reflect in English podcast.
See you next time.